episode. This is episode 4. Thank you for everyone that has been tuning in. Definitely make sure to share the link. Let's spread the word. You know, it's nice with positive energy out here. And tonight's guest, I want to introduce from coming out from Beloit, Wisconsin. I want to introduce this young man has tremendous talent, lots of records. Definitely tune in, get in tune just in case if you're not familiar. We got the one, the only Angel IV.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Before I even get started, I just want to show you guys this here by Cultura Azteca. They plugged me right here. And another shout out, those Munchies, man. They already got me set up with the cup, so we're ready to go.
Let's go, man. I appreciate you coming out here.
I feel good.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. Definitely shout out to the whole Beloit, Wisconsin, all of Wisconsin, you know, from Wisconsin to Rockford. We out here, man. We gonna keep moving up, making big moves. Definitely shout out to Cultura Azteca, those Munchies, Angel ID, the music group. You know, we definitely in here.
Definitely, we always here. The music group, big shout out to them. Man, I got so many things to say about the music group. But first things first, they gotta keep working. If you're in the music group, you gotta keep going. We were talking about that too, off camera. We're killing it, so. The music group, if you're watching this, if you're hearing this, don't stop.
Hell yeah, definitely don't stop. Consistency is key to success, I feel. And these guys are definitely, consistency is right there. You know, in case if you're not familiar, definitely get familiar. A lot of talent coming out of the music group. A lot of talent from Angel IV, so I do appreciate you sharing your time to come out here tonight. You know, let's jump right in. Let's let these people know what inspires Angel IV.
Man, what inspires Angel IV? I have to start with knowledge, man. I have to tell you guys about knowledge. And when I say knowledge, I mean to appreciate not only the arts, but appreciate the science, the math, everything that you might have learned in school that you might think doesn't matter. I promise you, it's another step forward. You know, it's an addition to who you are going to be. So don't take it for granted. Always appreciate that, man. Knowledge is the best thing that you can have, and that inspires me. So I'll tell you right here.
Go. Yeah. Let's let the people know, at what age did you start making music?
I started making music about, so I at first I started as being just like a poet, you know. I started writing my own rhymes, my own feel, you know, try to figure myself out. And then when I really got into it, it was right around 2 years ago, I started really putting my music out there. But before that, I was just writing songs, you know.
So at what age did you start writing poems?
That was about 5th grade, 6th grade. I could say I was maybe 12, 14.
Yeah, and what inspired those poems? Like what is it that, because a lot of the times, like I feel like people got to go through something, you know, that inspires them, or they have to, you know, live an experience, like something has to be happening that inspires them to start writing. Like what inspired Angel IV?
I feel like the inspiration definitely came from, you know, seeing other people work, seeing other people become, and I always wanted to be someone, so, you know, I saw other musicians, and, you know, I felt it. Not only that, if you ever read poems when you were a kid in school, that'll definitely get you there. That's something you want to hear, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the outlets that I turned to when I first started writing. Was the same way with poetry, so I definitely can relate to that.
One thing is like the play on words. You know, that's like it almost gets you. It attracts you. You know, to hear something so clear. You know, I don't know. Words are, and language as a whole, it's something special. So,
what's your favorite song, like of your own?
Of my own? Oh, this is a good question too. I'll say this. My favorite song is my most recent song. And and that's always going to be the same for anytime I make another song. It's the latest song that I had because that's the feel that I was feeling, you know. But overall, out of all the songs I made, I got to give it to Beloit Hancock. That one killed it. It's been killing it, and you know, people learn to appreciate me from it. You know, shout out to Snake the Goat. He actually produced it, and go check it out on YouTube. Beloit Hancock. That's a song in English, man. I like that song.
That's dope. That's
For
dope.
sure.
What's okay? So you said like your most recent song, right?
Right.
Let's plug that in. Let's let the people know where to check it out. What's the name of the record? You know, what inspired? What were you going through, or what is it that made that record come to life?
So with that record, I was thinking about my mental. My mental was telling me to analyze yourself, you know. And with that record, not only was I thinking that, I was thinking about how to, you know, get hot, how to make the people want to hear me, you know. And
Okay.
most definitely, I got that feeling. I got the beat, and you know, the beat just upgraded it. It upgraded for me to go and write lyrics to it. And not only that, I got to give a shout out to Ian. We're actually doing a song on it. Hopefully he comes through and brings us a product that, you know, you guys won't expect. So we'll be looking forward to that, definitely.
What's a recording session with Angel IV? Like what's a recording session like? You know, because everyone's process of recording is can be different.
Right.
But what's a recording session with Angel IV like?
So for me, usually I'll start and you know, I'd like to definitely get into like producing with a lot of different people, you know, so I can get a feel of what my sound really is. But right now I make a lot of music with Lit Music Group, and shout out Saint to Go. When we get in the studio, you know, I give them the beat, and then, you know, I just start brainstorming. And then, you know, I usually have the song written because I don't really freestyle like for songs. You know, I like to tell stories. So
yeah,
basically me and Snake the Goat, we just chop it up a little bit. We go ahead and put the beat on. I play with it. Usually I'm ready to go in the stew. I hit the stew, and, you know, from there it's just playing around. We're just playing around.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you.
So let me ask you: are you the type like, okay, so you go to the studio already prepared with your lyrics, right?
Definitely.
So are you the type like you write your lyrics on your phone or on the old school with the pen and pad?
I'll probably start with the pen and pad, but I always put it on the phone too, because it's always nice to have that copy right there, you know, right and ready whenever I need it. So,
For sure.
Definitely.
What's a big name artist that you see yourself collaborating with?
Big name. You're talking big, right?
Yeah, like you know, mainstream already. Like we're talking about.
Okay. Well, then, if I had to say, I gotta say I had to go the Spanish way. Definitely, any of the top guys like Peso Pluma, if you're hearing out there, Fuerza Regida, any of those guys, that would be a blessing to ever collab with them. Other than that, Chris MJ, like all those, they're great artists out there in the reggaeton / corridos tumbados, all that. Now, if I had to say in English, there's two artists I have in mind. If you ever heard of them, Money Man and D Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, because how I make music, it's very meaningful, and I've learned a lot from like listening to their music, and you know, they have meaningful songs, you know.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
For sure.
That's dope.
Definitely.
Do you have any future projects in the works? Anything coming out?
Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm glad he asked that because, like I mentioned, Snake to Go earlier. He's CEO of Lit Music Group. We got an artist here, Ian. He's been an OG. He's been going at it, and I hear you're actually doing a podcast with him soon, huh?
With with
Ian,
the whole Lit Music Group, we're gonna have them, you know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to the whole Lit Music Group team, Ian, Shy J, Snake, we just had him recently, you know what I'm saying? And now we got Angel IV. So definitely all love and respect to the whole team, because y'all definitely doing it.
Hell yeah,
you know, like I mentioned before, consistency is key to success. So these guys are definitely bringing it, which is hella dope. You know what I'm saying? let me ask you. Other than like your team, right? Lit Music Group. Um, any other local artists that you see yourself collaborating with?
Uh, I doubt anyone here has heard of him. You know, I don't think you've heard of him, but Beloit, Wisconsin. Shout out to Swerve. Me and P Swerve, we're gonna drop something. I promise you that. And let me mention this actually, because there's a grupo, los del 608. Man, if you guys want to do something, I already talked to Tony. Like, we'll get something together, man. I want to work with the team, you know, and you guys are a grupo. We already talked about it a little bit. We can do something nice, man. And, you know, I'm ready. So whenever you guys are ready, we'll get 608 on the map. And then same with P Swerve, man. If you want to work, hit me. But
Definitely
you gotta
shout
check
out.
them out too. Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah! Shout out to those guys for sure.
Yeah.
Do you feel like local artists support each other?
What? I don't know, man. I feel like it's a race.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a race. I feel like local artists, they all want to win. I'm a local artist. I want to win. You know, it's for me. It's not always a race, but it is because it has to be. And the fact that it has to be, it separates the people. You know, we're in a capitalist economy, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we all gotta fight for what's ours or for what we think we deserve. And you know, I like to work with everybody, but at the same time, you know, I have to limit myself to the projects I do want to make, projects that I think are valuable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, I get you.
So most definitely, I think it is. It's hard to get like, you know, support from everyone, but it's out there. I will say it's out there.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
What would you say, can improve from, like, the local scene? Because I do see that there's a lot of talent out here.
A lot, man. It's like an infinite list, you know.
But at some point, I kind of do see that also the talents have to, like, there's not enough collaborations, I feel.
Right. It's all how you navigate yourself. You know, every artist wants to, like, you know, get their name out there. So if they see you valuable, then they're gonna work with you. If they don't see you valuable, they probably don't even care. So it's more about, you know, what benefits you. You feel me? And I know, like, we could sit here and say, oh, we want everybody to work together, but that's just not the world that we live in. And that's the way we can benefit, is all working together. But
there you go.
And once
unity
again,
is power.
Once again,
you know
Lit Music Group, killing it, bro. I gotta say. My utmost respect for anybody who's a part of Lit Music Group, who's coming to Lit Music Group. Go to Lit Music Group, get your music recorded. I promise you, if you appreciate things, you'll appreciate it. Yeah, for sure.
What about like female MCs? Like
female MCs. That's an interesting topic.
Like, do you see yourself, for example? Let's talk about your record, Caramel.
Caramel, okay.
All right.
Yep.
So you got a record like that, right? Which I find is dope. Like, if y'all not familiar, definitely check it out.
That's the one.
That record is fire. Like, yeah. So now, like what if you got like a female MC on a remix type of thing?
I would do it, but I don't know. It has to be obviously Spanish. So if there's a female MC that I don't know about out here that's local and does Spanish music, go ahead and hit the follow. You know, we could talk about it.
Hell yeah.
That would be pretty cool. But if we're talking big artists, there's definitely some out there that I would collab with for sure. How did you
link up with Lit Music Group?
So that all started with Snake to Go. Snake to Go, I hit him up on Facebook. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get into music because I've been doing it for a while and I just want to record.
Oh, shit.
I can see you got the studio. He had it on Marketplace, a full ad. Shout out to him. He gave me the whole rundown. He gave me his price and I said I will be there. So I came and, man, we ever since then, we've been rocking it, and that's been almost over a year now.
Oh
I've
yeah,
been doing almost over a year with working with him.
that's crazy.
Yep.
Tell us what's been like the toughest record that has cost you like the most time to put together.
Escaparnos. If you ever heard Escaparnos, that record cost me a couple grand. I went back to the studio 11 times, re-recorded it plenty of times because I'm very picky. You know, I like my work done professionally, very very well done, and I had to re-record it 11 times.
What?
So 11 times, I would literally throw away the song and I would redo it until I got it right. I got it to a point where I was like, okay, let's do the music video. And even at the music video, I had to redo the song. We redid it, and then we gave him after the music video was done, we gave him the audio, and he put it on there. Speaking of the music video, shout out Lil J Productions. Thank you for everything, bro. You've done every single one of my videos, and I hope we continue working. You ever seen my music videos?
100%, bro.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Lil J Productions, man.
That's
In Beloit, he's killing it.
Oh, he's out in Beloit.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely shout out Lil J Productions. Definitely, we're gonna. There's a lot of, like I tell you, there's a lot of talent out here.
Right.
I just kind of feel like, you know, I mean, I'm fairly new, but like, I see so much talent, but then I see so much segregation at the same time.
Right.
You know, and if let's say, for example, if we got together, joined forces, not necessarily like, you know, to say that we're all gonna rep the same team, because everyone has their own, you know, their own team, but I feel like there could be so many dope collaborations that can be put together. For example, you being from Beloit, Wisconsin,
Right.
there's also dope talent out here in Rockford that I feel like if you guys connected, we can definitely touch, you know, the other states that are around, you know?
I agree, yeah. And I don't know, you know, everybody's their own person. I'm not gonna get too much into like the beef that's out here where people disagree and don't like to work with each other. I think that's nonsense. You know, it's an industry, it's a business. So
Hell yeah.
if you're with a business, you're gonna try and make the most out of it. You know, I promise you, if you meet me, I will see something in you. You know, if you have character, I will see something in you. So
Hell yeah.
for people to, you know, like, and I'll say this because I know Live Music Group has seen a lot of artists, and there's been a lot of artists that have come to Live Music Group and they're not there no more.
Okay.
And see, I can't say too much about it, but I know that their reasoning has to be, you know, like selfish, I would say. Selfish in a way where you need to let that go and just produce, you know, produce music. I'm not talking about anyone in Live Music Group. I'm talking straight up people that have been to Live Music Group and just disappeared.
Do you think that's what, like egos, like?
Most definitely, man. It's like you know, people just,
Or everyone wants to be that guy type of thing. When I mean,
yeah, that too. You know, there's a lot of factors.
I mean, let's be real. Not everyone is that guy, or maybe it's not your time. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like with the music thing, like it's a lot of it has to do with timing. You know, so like for example, I mean, with today, like just everything is so accessible, everything runs so fast. You know, everyone is so used to like watching like I don't know, like a 5-second reel. Like everything is just moving so fast
Right.
that not everyone is gonna be feeling you all at the same time. So so like you come out, right, and maybe they might not catch on to it right away.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think like that could be playing part of it? Like everyone wants to be that guy, but then it's like it's not your time, basically.
Yeah. I would say it's like a specific amount of people that feel that way, but you know, it could be for many reasons. Like, okay, you just dislike this person, and now you can't fuck with anybody else. You know, like that's dumb to me. or like.
See, that's another thing that I kind of feel like, okay, so like here with at Imperio TV, where hip hop has no borders, we're just strictly about promoting positive energy, you know, like I mean, I definitely understand it coming from New York. I understand how there's always like that envy, that like,
Right.
you know, that segregation, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like through the test of time, we can all agree that that legitimately takes you nowhere,
Right.
but just to the hole. You know what I'm saying? Because from there, people don't come out, and then it you don't legitimately get your time to shine because you're just so focused on petty stuff.
Right.
You know, hating on the next man instead of focusing on your own craft. You know, and it goes with a lot of things. You know, like not just with music. You know. Small businesses, it just like all kinds of things.
Exactly.
You know, but I kind of feel like if people put that aside and just said like, well, I mean, real recognize real, like you know if you're next up.
Right.
You know, like you feel the energy,
Sure.
you feel the response of the people. You know.
Like he said, it's probably something like you probably need to look within yourself to figure out why you got problems with people. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have problems with people. All love to everybody, man. If you're watching this and you work and you have some type of work that possibly could never return for you, like I said, you know, you need to do your best and get rid of that selfishness and just, you know, keep progressing. So
hell yeah. So for y'all that y'all on some that kind of time, like. Come on, we're living in a whole different kind of world these days.
We all want the same thing. It's almost like that, man.
Yeah.
Same with like a business, you know, business are going to compete, but, you know, at the same time, they could work together and they could all be even better for both. I'll say it right now.
Hell yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, let's go one more time. Hell yeah, people gotta, you know, just come on. You know, you know, definitely. Major or independent?
Independent for sure, man. You know,
Independent?
I've been like, I have my own business. Shout out 7 Detailing. I'd like to, you know, collab if you ever want to do that. You know,
Hell yeah.
I came up with my own auto care business. And
oh, I need some detailing on my whip.
Me too. 4 years strong. So I'll say right now, you know,
hell yeah,
like, in a business mindset, you're gonna want to get the best out of it. So
hell yeah.
Everybody keep going and say that like.
Yeah, one more time. Let's plug that in. Your detailing business.
007 Enterprises, man. We're killing it.
There you go. Get your car detailed.
Merch coming soon. We do everything. We do Starlight roofs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too much into it, but just know 007 Detailing, 007 Enterprises.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna keep going, you know.
Let me ask you, Lil Wayne or Kendrick Lamar?
Lil Wayne. What's that?
Yeah. So do you think that he deserved to perform at the Super Bowls?
Okay. So
I know you see what I see.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
because I seen a couple of things. I mean, I don't know.
Considering the most recent times, Kendrick Lamar should have been that guy.
Yeah.
Most recent times, yes, but you know, it's Lil Wayne, bro. Come on, you got to give it to him.
I mean, I mean,
he inspired artists to this day, and that's goes beyond saying like he should deserve it. You know.
It goes back to like what I was talking about with timing.
Right.
You know, like let's be real. Like timing wise, it's Kendrick Lamar's time.
It is, man. It
you
is,
know,
yeah.
and
that's
I mean,
what I'm trying to get at too.
People might feel different about it, but I mean, you know, the proof is there, bro. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, it is there. And I don't know if you guys seen, but he got like nominated for like hella something, some Grammys or something.
Yeah.
So it was like at least 5 or 6 nominations. So it's his time. You gotta say, and especially with that Drake shit, You already know.
Yeah, that's how I think. With the record, you guys, Caparnos, right?
Mhm.
You mentioned that you had to like re-record it. You went back and like, you know,
Yeah.
bunch of times.
A lot of times, bro.
What inspired those lyrics?
Oh,
Because I mean, those lyrics came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that you had to go back, like, you didn't feel satisfied when you first recorded it. You went back, recorded it over and over again.
right.
So like, what is it that like inspired those lyrics? Like, what is it that, you know what I'm saying?
So for those lyrics, definitely it came from a place of, wanting love, and I think everyone can relate to that. Is that, and I'll say this because I learned this in my life, is that we find love in 1,000 things. We find love in, us sharing a beer, man.
Hell yeah, cheers.
I mean, water. Shout out those moochies, but
Yo, shout out those Gucci.
we find love everywhere,
We definitely gonna have to get you some candy. As a matter of fact, should we do a taste test with those munchies or what's up? You
Let me finish this thought, and then
go ahead, my bad.
I'll say, because we find love in a lot of things, man, and I think it's unmatched to say that the type of love you have with someone else is unreal. So, you could say that type of love is different from all the other loves, but everybody can relate to this, man. It's different, we all want it. We all want it, and those lyrics that came from that is, I also want, love for sure.
I feel you.
You.
So then we jump a little bit more forward with the record Caramel.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So then, what inspired those lyrics?
I would say damn near the same.
Because I kind of feel like a different energy. I mean,
it is because
I enjoy
as a
both
man,
records.
and I'll say this for all men, the dog comes out of you, and that shows that side of me. I'm a little bit of a party animal. I like to party. I like to have fun. That's not all life is about, but I like to do it as well. So, I'm not gonna deny that or anything. I'm not no angel. But I'm angel like me. Hey, anyways, like I was saying, Caramel, that was just like a little bit wilder side, a little bit of Spanish just to spice things up. It's a love language, so
I feel you.
For sure.
So, all right, so check it out. We're gonna take a little slight break.
Yep.
But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get you some of those munchies.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to do this taste test. I want to get your honest opinion. So for all our viewers that are tuned in, those munchies is definitely one of our sponsors for tonight's episode.
That's right.
Definitely Spicy Candy, the best in Rockford, hands down. I mean, I don't know, show me something different, and then I'll let you know what's up.
We're gonna try it. I'll let you know. For real.
Hell yeah, for sure.
I'm on it, so if that shit's gotta go.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, hold on. Real quick. Quick.
¿Sigue en vivo? Oh yeah. What's good, everybody? Who's out there? Who's out there watching? Go ahead, drop a comment, leave a like, all that. I'm happy to be here at Imperio TV, killing it. Those munchies, they got a team here. Shout out Lit Music Group, we got a team. Shout out Lud Ian. Shout out Sink the Goat. Shout out Shy J. Most importantly, man, all of y'all. Anybody who goes and works with Lit Music Group, just know even I appreciate you, and I don't even get nothing out of it. Speaking of quick intermission call, yo. We're live and direct right now. You're actually